total night and day, man.
And that's something that we're seeing a lot from more artists is it's as much as you love your fans and you love your fan base, if you're not pleasing yourself, why the fuck are you doing it? When we were at Astro 2 years ago, when Jamie and Paul were at their seminar and they were talking about this unlikely prescription thing they were doing, and they were like, we're probably going to lose a lot of fans, but we don't fucking care. We want to do this because it's our music. And I love seeing artists take that stand and be like, yes, I know I'll lose fans, but the people who stick around are going to see a side of me they've never expected. It's a passion, like you were saying. It's a passion that comes to the music that we as fans can fucking feel through the CD, through the MP3, whatever you're fucking listening to. We can tell you're enjoying yourself, therefore we enjoy ourselves more while we listen to it. And that's just brass fucking tack.
And here's the thing, man. When I started music, bro, I always wanted to do rock stuff because I was a juggalo growing up. Yes, I had fun with the rap stuff, but I always wanted a fucking band, always wanted a band, but I could never find those core people that would share the ideas, commit to the band, commit to the projects. But now in the digital age, I find these people overseas that can make the music that I tell them the sound to make me, and just I record it, I do it my fucking self. I do the stage show that I don't need a fucking band. You know what I'm saying? So it's different. I can do that sound now and not have to have a band. So
if you did find a band, would you put them on stage though? If you were, let's just say you found four like-minded individuals, would you bring them onto the stage show, or would you consider it still just being your thing?
Absolutely. But I would very much take a Tobias Forge approach to it and treat it like a ghost project. Like, this is my shit. This is my project. I'll hire you guys as the touring instrumentalist. We can do albums together, but like this is my baby. Like,
whether you fuck with Ghost or not, you cannot deny the effect that's had on them as a band.
So this would not be a democracy, is what he's telling you.
Yeah, no, sir. If you look in this,
it's definitely penis potatoes. I am a dictator.
I'm gonna use that. That was fucking hilarious.
So one thing that I was kind of thinking as you were talking there about the stage and sort of everything there, it reminds me kind of maybe if but behind the horror, I think maybe you're looking at a group of people that are going to be, I don't want to say a higher echelon of person, but somebody that's going to be a more artsy type fan that's going to appreciate those things. Because it kind of reminds me of what Warhol was doing back in the day with who was that? What was the name of that band? Anyway, it's a big name band. I can't remember the name off the top of my head, but he kind of had that whole, he did the album artwork for them, and when he set up the shows, so it was his work was playing on giant projectors in the background and disco balls in the corners, and like he sort of created this whole thing. And when people would go, they'd be like seeing his movie that he made playing in the background, but it's going super fast so it will fit, and it's like 3 hours long, and the whole thing was just crazy, and people were so confused by it. But the people that got it were just like, yeah, this is amazing. And well, we all know eventually, who and what Warhol became. So I definitely think it's a different type of audience, and it'll be really cool seeing you get into that group of people.
Well, here's the thing, man. Like, and I might be giving my idea away, and somebody might steal this and whatever.
There's like 10 people watching this. You don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, we're past the 12-minute mark. They've already stopped watching.
So
that's so funny.
I go to horror conventions a lot. And 99.9% of the time, they always have like VIP parties or like a band that plays or something. And 99.9% of the time, it's music that doesn't fucking make sense. Like I just went to Days of the Dead Atlanta, and they had a Metallica cover band
Yeah, that doesn't
or
make any sense.
something. And what I'm seeing
metal, right?
is every time I go to these things, at those parties, there are at least three to 600 people there already for a horror convention, drunk, looking for entertainment,
From
wanting
horror.
to party. So if I can get these horror conventions to book me year round, because there are always monthly horror conventions all over the country, to be their entertainment, that's it. Our show once or twice a month at a horror convention for 600 people, I'm happy. I'm happy, dude.
I mean, this sounds like a little bit of a different avenue that you may need to look into, the the con culture and that type of sort of group, of how that works, because we actually happen to know a man who is quite involved with the con culture, and it's a whole different life because there's so many cons.
It really is. So would you be going for like I don't want to say another artist because nobody wants to feel like they're derivative of anyone, but like would this be like kind of a Guar meets Rob Zombie kind of thing? Like are you gonna drench the crowds in shit? Is this things you're thinking about?
So not like drench, but we do have fuck it, I'll give it away. On the upcoming rock album, we have a sequel to Human Barbecue that is about the factory where all the meat is made. And we're in the process of building a customized meat grinder where we'll have like a doll on stage that will feed into it, and it'll send out a stream of fucking water that simulates blood out on the stage.
That
and then
is awesome. That's so fucking cool.
We have like confetti, and of course we've talked about the smell aspect of everything. So I mean, we have a lot of different things that we're working on.
I love that idea of the smell thing because I've been reading about a lot of Japanese haunted houses and shit, and they've taken it to where they're using your full sensory spectrum to scare the shit out of you, and smells is one of the things they're using. And I think that that's really cool that you're thinking on that level, because like we all can hear shit, but like you were saying the last time, imagine you're listening to a song about people being cooked in a fucking oven in a slow cooker, and you can smell the meat while the song's playing. That's just going to add such an extra level. And as a space cadet like me, that's going to fucking really twist people off.
It didn't really work because we were outside last year, but we did have for the first time last year, we had the grill for Human Barbecue. And when Ravage opened the grill, we were pumping a barbecue smell through that at Camp Zool.